Welcome to Mama Cat's home. Today I am just going to do a quick, maybe it'll be quick, I don't know. I'm going to be doing a sit down chat with you video because I don't have a grocery haul because, like I said, I am trying to eat what we have. We're trying to clean out some of our pantry and our freezers just so things won't waste, things won't expire, things like that. I do always, like in a grocery store, pull things to the front that are older, you know, stuff like that, but it's good to get rid of some things. We're trying to actually purge our home quite a bit. I've been purging my kitchen, which you've seen if you've watched them. You've seen one video so far, and there will be others, videos of us purging our kitchen so far, which you haven't seen all of it yet, but we've got like 2.5 pretty large boxes, maybe almost 3 boxes full of things from just the kitchen, and we haven't even gone through the bottom cabinets yet. I don't know where it all came from. I just don't know. Anyway, so we've got quite a bit that we're getting rid of in the kitchen. So we're also trying to streamline and purge some of our food, things that we don't eat like as often, things that we bought it, we wanted it, but then we never cooked it, and we want to eat it before it expires, and then never buy it again, or buy it when we know we're going to eat it. So that type of situation we're doing right now. We're just purging things. So I didn't have a grocery haul. We just bought like staples, milk, bread, cheese, stuff like that. Really, nothing to show you guys. So I'm going to tell you our menu plan though. That way you'll know what we're eating. And I also thought about doing, and I've done something similar to this before, where that I took pictures of the meals. I thought about, now you guys tell me if you'd like to see this, I thought about doing like a full week of cooking meals, and then give you the menu plan, which actually today is Thursday. This menu plan was made last Sunday, and we're on Thursday already. So some of these things that are on this menu plan we've already eaten. So I couldn't do it for this menu plan, but I could do it starting next week, and that way if you guys told me whenever you see this video, then I could do it. So I'm going to give you the menu plan. Monday, pork chops. Tuesday, burgers. Wednesday, Boston butt. And the way I do the Boston butt is I slow cook it in a crock pot, and then I separate it into 4 different meals, because a big Boston butt can make 4 meals at least for my family. Actually, it's more than that, and I'll tell you why. Well, we eat the day I cook it. I put 2 gallon size freezer bags full of it in the freezer, so that's 3 meals, okay? My husband takes it to work. We have leftovers the next day, so that's 5 meals. And, well, we have leftovers, and he takes it to work as well. So it's between 5 and 6 meals out of that, but part of it is just for 1 or 2 people. It's not for the whole family. So anyway, Wednesday was Boston butt, Thursday leftovers. Friday we did fend for yourself, because we were like, well, what if we have more of that Boston butt left? And what if we need to eat that up or whatever, and other leftovers? We'll see. But if something happens and we don't have enough leftovers and we don't want to eat grilled cheese or something like that, I can always throw something together like spaghetti or something simple like that. It's no problem. But that's what Friday is supposed to be. Like I said, we're on Thursday right now. Saturday we're eating fish. Sunday we're eating lunch at church, because you know, if you watch my videos, that I don't plan lunch every day. I only plan it for the Sundays, because I want to know what we're going to eat after church, because I don't want to go out to eat unless I have to, or a special. We're trying not to go out to eat, because honestly, every time I do go out to eat, I don't feel good. And which I found out some different things with my health. Like I found out that I'm lactose intolerant, which I did buy some new creamer for my coffee. I've been using my lactate milk, but I just bought some of this because it's caramel pecan flavor, and I wanted to try it. It's pretty good. I can't remember the name of it. I'll try to remember to put a picture up for you. So anyway, for lunch on Sundays, I don't know how I got off on the other stuff. I guess because I'm talking about eating out. For lunch, we're eating at church because we're having our Thanksgiving meal at church. Yes, it's a couple weeks early, but people are going to be having so many things going on during Thanksgiving that we want to go ahead and have it done. All right, and then for supper that night, if we're even hungry, we're having chicken fillets, or we may have not drumsticks, but either chicken fillets or leg quarters. We're not sure, or maybe thighs. One of the three we're having because we have all three. So that is what we're having: pork chops, burgers, Boston butt, leftovers, fend for yourself, fish, eat at church, and chicken. And then sides. And if you're wondering about this, my husband thinks I have tennis elbow. He wanted me to try this. It's been hurting for a couple months. I don't know. Anyway, so I've talked to you a little bit about the menu. I've talked to you a little bit about our food situation. The dogs are going nuts. I think kids are coming home from school, and that's why, but I'm not sure if that's what it is or not. I'm not going to get up and go check. Okay, the next thing I know that I have neglected my Etsy shop quite a bit lately. But I finally got some new things up, and I have a lot of things that I'm planning on making that I already have them ready to make. I have like 19 things here, different charms. So, you will be seeing some more charms in my shop. I tell you about those whenever, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll find out first. Otherwise, you have to follow me on my Etsy shop because I don't really talk about it a lot when I do put new things up on my YouTube channel. So, I mean, I know I may tell y'all, but I may not. I need to start having a better plan. So, that is the only thing I have about my Etsy shop, other than I totally neglected it the first part of November and all of October because my life got crazy. Like, seriously nuts. Because my son got a job. My daughter already had a job. My husband, he changes shifts all the time. And I never know what anybody's shift is going to be on. And I know that I'm not the only one. I know there are thousands, millions of moms that deal with this. So I don't feel lonely at all. But anyway, I know that it's pretty much if you're the mom, you're the brain for everyone else. You're taking care of everyone else. At least this is me anyway, and a lot of moms that I watch on YouTube, that's pretty much what it is. A lot of moms, it's younger kids. My kids are 18 and 20. So, it's a little bit different. In fact, my daughter will be 19 in just a couple months. Oh my goodness, she'll be 19 in a couple months. Daisy, your mama will be 19 soon. You're like, I don't care. She's still my mama. Anyway, yeah, my son is 20. My daughter is almost 9. She's 18. She's 18. But, so that makes my life a little bit different. And this is the thing. When my kids were really young, they didn't do sports. They didn't do gymnastics. They didn't do volleyball. Well, my daughter did volleyball whenever she was in her teens. They just didn't do things like that. They didn't do music. They didn't want to. Now, my daughter did take piano some, but she didn't like it. I think she was too young. She didn't do it. She didn't. And I've never been one to push my children into things. I let them do what they want. That's just how it's been. And I really have well-behaved kids, I think, because of that. But anyway, they didn't do sports. My son, he does not like competition. He loves playing games with friends. He loves, playing ball and things like that. But he does not like the goal to be to win. He wants the goal to be have fun. So that's just not something he's into, and he never has been. And really, I'm not into that either. And we don't do like sports here at our house. We don't really talk about this stuff. But my daughter did do cheerleading, which is not, I mean, it's a sport, but you're definitely doing some exercise and stuff. And she did volleyball, but it wasn't anything like it is now. Okay, a lot of moms, my whole point of this whole spiel, whatever you call it, whatever the words are, is when my kids were younger, I wasn't running them place to place to place to place. Now I am. I'm not used to it. My whole life has changed. I'm going to pick my son up at crazy hours. Like today, I have to go pick him up at 11 p.m. He's got to work other times until night. He's got to go in the middle of the night and get off at 9 a.m. Or he's got to go in at 10 a.m. and it's just crazy. Both of my children's schedules are very unpredictable. We know from week to week. That's one reason why we're only doing the 1 week menu plan. So a lot of things in my life have changed. Now, I had already, thankfully, I had already started setting up some routines in my life. And I had already gotten 2 of them really good. Like my morning routine and my evening routine, I had really gotten those really good. So my kitchen stays clean, my clothing stays clean, my floor stays vacuumed, swept, those types of things. But for some of the things, like I had not really had a routine for my YouTube videos. I would just do them whenever I felt like it, because I had all the time in the world. But now I don't. So now I have to schedule when I'm going to record a video. I have to schedule when I'm going to edit a video. And really, it's terrible because my computer is so old and sad that editing a video takes a long time. So that's why my editing is not real, like, woo, hey, how you doing kind of thing. It's just kind of simple editing. And, which we do plan on getting another computer. But right now, it's not happening right this minute. I mean, it may be soon, because I think that one's going to go. And if I want to do my Etsy shop, if I want to have my YouTube channel, which both of those things I'm trying to grow because they're fun and they're like my outlet. If I plan on doing those things, I have to have a computer. That's like, this is kind of like my job. My job, okay, this is something else I have been thinking a lot about lately. This video is a bunch of me rambling about my thoughts, I guess. You can tell me if I'm crazy or not, but I'm a stay-at-home mom, which my mentality now, because my kids are older, is getting to the point where that I'm seeing them grow up, and I want that. I love that. It's awesome to see them grow and become adults. But I'm also seeing that I'm not going to be a stay-at-home mom very much longer. I have no problem being a housewife. I'm trying not to cry. But I have no problem being a housewife. I was a housewife before I had kids, and I loved it. Which I did work some before I had my kids, but, you know, my husband was like, well, we want to have kids. I don't want you working. But if you want to work, work. That's just the way it was. He said if I wanted to, I could. And whenever he said, you can quit working, I was like, yes. I can be at home, and I can take care of my home stuff. So that's what I did. And there have been times since my kids were born that, like, my husband's hours got cut and different things like that, that I did get a job and I did work outside of the home. So to me, my home is my job. My kids are my job. My husband is my job. Me taking care of them is my job. And it is the most rewarding job that I've ever had in my life. And I've had lots of different jobs. So to me, if I'm not running my business, that was weird with this, because like, why don't you work? If I'm not running my business, which is my home, properly, I'm failing at my job. This is the way my mental thing, that's my mentality. And so, because everything has gotten really crazy lately, my job, I've felt that I've not been 100% at. So, I'm putting in different types of schedules. And you guys know, if you watch my videos, I plan. I've got like 6 planners. But I've been failing at that even. I've not even kept up with my planners like I should. I've definitely not kept up with my faith planner like I should. It's like, okay, complete honesty, because you guys know I'm going to be honest with you. For the last 2 weeks, I have fallen behind in my scripture writing. Now, everything else, I've done my daily devotion. I've read my Bible. Actually, I do more than one devotion. I've read my Bible. I've listened to my Bible. I have done all of those things. I have done Bible studies. But when it comes to me sitting down and writing my scriptures like I normally do, which gives me so much peace, I have failed at that part because I haven't found where I can fit that in. So some things have fallen by, or fallen to the wayside, I guess you could say. And I'm not giving it up, but they've kind of taken a back seat. But like my husband said, you're still doing stuff. It's not like you're like neglecting your spiritual being. You know, you're not neglecting your spirit man, so you're okay. So I mean, I don't know. I don't even know where this video is going. I don't even know if it has a point. I don't know what I'm saying anymore, other than a lot of things have gotten really, really crazy. So to me, my mind, the way I work, is I need to better schedule myself. So honestly, and I know this sounds crazy, because I'll be adding something to my life, but I honestly feel like I need to sit down on Sundays and write down everything that I need to do throughout the week. And then each night take 5-10 minutes and do me a daily schedule with time blocks. I have never been a time scheduler. I've never wanted to do a time schedule. I have always been like, okay, we have to be at the doctor's office at 10 o'clock, so we'll be there at 9:45. Those types of things, I'm good. I can do the time thing all the time. But when it comes to me saying, okay, between 9 and 10, I clean my kitchen. Between 11 and 12, I clean this. Or between 1 and 3, I have to be here. Or, you know, I don't do the time block thing or whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what it's called. That's how much I don't do it. I've been pretty laid back my whole life with everything, and everything seems to get done. Well, now things are getting crazy, like my Etsy shop. This is my Etsy, some of my Etsy stuff. My Etsy shop has been neglected. My desk has been neglected. My desk is a wreck, and it's driving me nuts. Because you know, if you like, if the things around you are crazy, if you're living in chaos, this is chaotic. That's just how I am anyway. So I'm trying to get everything organized. I'm trying to prioritize what's the most important. I may or may not have to stop my scripture writing for a little while and just read the scripture or listen to it, because, which my phone's over there. I can take my phone and listen to it, and I could do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do my scripture writing. I've also thought about taking a day to write, like every other day, do my scripture writing. And I know it won't be daily, but I'm still reading my Bible. I'm still listening to my Bible. I'm still doing all these things. Why do I feel guilty? I don't understand. I do feel guilty about not following through with the things that I say I'm going to do, or things that I plan on doing. I feel horrible. And I actually have told you guys in my videos that I was doing this. And I've invited you to scripture write along with me, because when I first started inviting you guys to do it with me, I was doing it. The last 2 weeks is when I failed. And I know I'm not a failure as a person, but I've failed doing something I enjoy. And I feel like my emotions are whack lately. Completely crazy. I'm not getting the sleep I should have. Like, I've been waking up after 4 hours, and I cannot go back to sleep. Which, last night my husband told me to take a sleep aid, and I would not do it. But I did sleep a little bit longer, because I forced myself to stay in bed even though I could not stand laying there anymore. I forced myself, and eventually, after about 2 hours, I fell back asleep. So I don't know. You guys, if you have any tips for me, if you've gone through this crazy transitions, if this video makes any sense at all to you, let me know. Because I don't think I've made any sense. I feel all over the place, which is how my brain is lately. And I'm not usually like that. I'm usually very organized. I'm usually very laid back. I'm usually very easygoing, I guess you could say, with all the stuff. But if any of you guys, because I know some of you are watching my planner videos and that's how you found me, and if you watch this and you are a planner babe and you can say, hey, this is what I did when my life got like that, or my life's been this way, this is how I did things to help me. If you've got any tips, I'm ready to hear them. But I don't know, I just feel like life is chaotic and I don't like it. But the routines I do have set in place are really working very well. But I have to get more routines in place. I have to rearrange some things. I am not quitting YouTube because it is one thing that I enjoy. It brings me, you know, I don't know, I enjoy doing it, and I look at it as a job, even though I'm not really good at YouTube, because I'm just not good at YouTube. And I'm not quitting my Etsy shop because it's a business that I want to grow. I want that to be something because it's a desire that I have. And there will be a point in my life where my kids are no longer in my home and I'll need something to do. The whole reason I started my YouTube channel was because my daughter was finished with high school and I needed something to do. So I've kept up with my YouTube, though. I have done that, even though I've had a lot of problems because my computer's wacko too. Anyway, I don't even know where this video is going. I don't know where it's gone. I don't know where it's... I don't even know what I've said, really. I guess I'm kind of vulnerable today, I guess. I'm kind of like all over the place. I've felt depressed lately. And I haven't felt depression in a long time. I have battled depression for years and anxiety. But I have not felt like real deep depression in a very long time until recently. Essential oils have helped me a lot with that part. And I'm diffusing them like mad. And which I don't have my diffuser necklace on right now, but I usually am wearing it. And I am also like just huffing the such oil bottles. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna go. Any tips you have for organizing my chaotic life that has completely changed and changes every single week, I will be glad to hear them. But I don't know, just life has gotten crazy. And I always say that I'm crazy. This is a complete different kind of crazy. So I'm gonna go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. Oh, something else I've been thinking about. I don't like my intro. I don't like the Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. It sounds so weird. I don't know. I've thought about changing that. I will not be changing my outro though, because I want to tell all you guys that I'm going to go now. I want to thank you guys for watching. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels and be sweet.